Welcome to A&K Computer's WinPCO batch payment process. In this video, we're going to cover entering payments either for individual customers or customers with one or more properties. As you're in our pest control program, you simply select the menu that says Accounting and Batch Payment Entry. What this is a worksheet will allow you to enter all your payments at once. If you know the customer's account number, you simply can type it in, or by pressing enter, it's going to allow you to access the customer by their name, the name of the street, or by their address number, or by their customer number. So I'm going to enter in an account number here as an example. And by pressing enter, you're going to notice that it's going to stop in the amount fields, remarks, etc. But the type field, you're going to notice that's P for payment. You simply enter the amount that was received, and you do not have to put the zeros. It's going to default it for you, and you can put the check number, and of course press enter. Now that you're at the invoice number field, this is a good idea to leave this field blank, and the reason being is most cases, if you're doing services like monthly services, bi-monthly, or quarterlies, and you have not received payment from the previous services, by pressing enter, you're going to get a compressed view screen showing you all services with no payments applied to. And if it's more than one entry here, you simply click on the arrow to the left and you press enter. It is always a good idea to process your payments to the previous service, never the current service. And the reason why, if you were to print out a customer aging report, it'll be a whole lot accurate. Simply, so you just continue on and you just enter account numbers. If they're written down on the payment, I'm just pressing enter and I'm putting the amount received. And you also can put check numbers like this if you want. And again, I'm leaving that field blank and pressing enter. And if it's just a single entry, you simply press enter and it copies on to the screen. And I'm pressing enter. I'm entering the amount received, and of course check number. And I'm pressing enter, and I'm selecting the field. And you're going to notice that it's copying down the invoice numbers onto our batch payment screen. Now, as you're entering payments, you're going to run across a payment that's reflecting a real estate company, property management company, landlord with one or more property. There's two ways you can do this. You can simply enter the main account as the customer code number, or you can press enter to access your main account. So as an example, this is a school district. So I'm entering the main account, and I'm entering the amount received, and of course the check number. And again, I'm just leaving the field blank. And what you're going to see here on these particular type of payments is all the properties that receive service. So there again, you may on occasions run across when they mail in their payment that you're specifying a particular property. You can do that by clicking on the property that you want to apply that payment to. If they're paying for it all at once, you simply go into the first one. There again, clicking on an arrow pointing to the left there to highlight the whole line and press enter. And what it's going to do is deduct the amounts from the amount received. And you're pressing enter and selecting the property and press enter again. And you just keep going until it zeroes out. But what you're going to notice here in the customer number field that the account numbers are showing up. So you just keep on pressing enter. And once you've entered all your payments, then you simply hit post. And what's going to show here is posted to accounting, a current date along with a batch number. And there again, you can put a memo. So you click OK. This is a little different. You can have a printout of what you posted, which is a good idea for bookkeeping purposes. and you also can print it if you need that information later on. But you're going to notice over here in the flag field that we now have check marks indicating that the process went to. So down here we have some data entry tips. Sometimes a customer will mail in a payment and they write down the invoice number. So if you just put the / here and type in the invoice number, that customer's information will appear on the screen there. You also can do a bank slip if you choose to do that. And click on bank. It has the current date. You can put your account number there in the screen order, hit OK, and preview it. And that's what that's going to look like. This ends the batch payment process for WinPCO.